Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something really new and exciting. I will be trying out braids for the first time, not just on this channel, but my first time in general. And the company I'll be working with today is YG Wigs. This is what the box looked like, and we also got a few free goodies which I love. We got an edges brush, a few hair jewels to decorate our braids, a rat tail comb, just to name a few. And this is the gorgeous hair that I received and that I will be braiding in my hair today. This is 100% human hair. In total, I have 4 bundles. And yes, as I said before, I'm doing full human hair braids. So first of all, let's start with my own hair. This is what my hair looks like blown out. I'm starting off with 4 sections just to make this a little bit easier. The first section that I'm starting with is the one on the right, just because I'm right-handed and I think that it will be a lot easier. Then I had to decide how big I wanted my partings to be, and I wanted really tiny braids. You guys, I don't know what I was thinking at first, but yeah, I decided to make the partings a little bit bigger down the line. So this is what one packet looks like. It's really full and thick all the way to the ends. At the root, you can see that the hair is straight, but that's not going to cause us any problem. I didn't want to use any gels or anything that would flake because I was planning to wear these braids for a long time. So instead of using gel or braids, I used African shea butter to help tame the flyaways. I warmed up the butter between my fingers and put it on my roots to mids. Then I began to braid. I wasn't really sure how low I wanted to go with my braids, so I went about a quarter of the section. Then I went ahead and added in a strand of hair, which was the same thickness and density of my own. I always made sure that the straight part of the bundle was incorporated into the braid. And you guys, this is my first time ever braiding extensions in my hair. I have never done this before. I just thought it looked easy, so I decided to try it. Once that straight part is all incorporated into the braid, I then take out half of the curl and clip it away. This is what is going to be our leave out or the free curl within the braid. And I continue to do this all the way down, braided until the straight bit is fully incorporated, separating a curly piece, clipping it to the side, and then continue braiding to the ends. Quite a few of them I did leave the ends curly, sort of like a pick and drop, to really capture that boho curly braid look. To do this one, I'd say it took me about 2 minutes, and bear in mind this was my first time doing it, but as time went on I got faster and faster. So just to explain again, my own hair is at the root. Then I have the extensions braided all the way down with little pieces of curls that are free, and also leaving a little bit of curl at the end, sort of like a pick and drop hairstyle. And basically, if you can cane row, you can do this. I just definitely underestimated how tedious this is. Look at how tiny those parts are at first. I'm so glad that I made them a little bit bigger towards the end, because I would have struggled. At first, I didn't realize that I wanted the braids so long. It's only when I started braiding, I was like, this could do with a little bit of length. That is why I ended up incorporating more pieces of human hair. However, if you wanted to try this yourself, I suggest buying at least 2 or 3 packs, the length of the braid that you would like. So basically, these first 4 were my practice run, and having a look at it, I think I done pretty well. This is what it looked quarter way done. This took me about an hour. I decided to stagger the parting so that they wasn't too uniform. And the beauty in this braiding hairstyle is that you don't want it too neat. Remember, this is supposed to be boho braids. We're not really going for perfection or a real mechanical look. Then this was me halfway done, and this took me about 3 hours in total. And you guys, my arms were in pain. And you don't even want to know how I did the back. I basically had to part my hair, lie on the sofa or on the bed, and then braid that way. That way I could give my arms a little bit of a rest. So the next day this is what it looked like. I was fully done, and so basically half of this hair has been slept in for about a day or two, because I did the front part one day and then the back the next day, and then the next day I filmed, and I was super duper proud of myself. I have never had individual braids before. Altogether, this took me about 5.5 hours. Now, as I said before, this hair is a little bit slept in, so because it's human hair, I took a little bit of lukewarm water in a spray bottle. I also got a little bit of my favorite conditioner, which is by Mix Chick. I applied this all over the braids, but mainly concentrating towards the end. Then I went in with a tangle teaser brush just to make sure there were no knots and no tangles. And also remember, at the beginning we did add in a lot of pieces, so I did want to make sure that all of them are solid and not slipping out and falling anywhere. Once I was happy with how the hair was hydrated, I took my hair dryer and I used it on medium heat with the diffuser attachment to help speed up the drying process of the hair. Personally, this is my first time with braids, so I'm not sure how this will air dry, which is why I decided to use a hairdryer just in case. But they dried surprisingly quick. It took about 5 minutes to dry each side, and I was super duper happy with the results. Once the hair was dried, I went ahead and separated some of the curls from the braid, and this is the finished look, you guys. Hard work does pay off. Full human hair from roots to tips. I wasn't a huge fan of braids until this boho style came out, and I am so glad that I decided to try it. I'm going to attempt to wear this for as long as I can. These braids, I'm sure they will be perfect on vacation, and they don't feel heavy at all. Super duper lightweight, and you guys, I have a sensitive scalp and you can barely feel a thing. Another thing that I heard is that sleeping on fresh braids can be a huge headache, but I had no problem sleeping with these. All the information on this hair will be down in the description box below. Don't hesitate to leave a comment and ask any question about this particular style, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.